was no bell. May 4th, 2023, I walked through a door to the rest of my life a day earlier than expected. Star Wars Day. And I imagine the tiny Han Solo, Luke, and Leia action figures my husband squirreled away in a dusty basement box have just finished a great battle. The destruction of a Death Star. Celebrating with Ewoks, droids, and Wookiees, singing, dancing, my own body glows with the last blasts of radiation. A 5 o'clock shadow on my head, a smooth, worn, clone battle helmet. And I walked through a door to the rest of my life a day earlier than expected with no family, no friends to cheer. And no bell. What the hell? The end of treatment? The cold lightsaber of surgery? The toxic fuel of chemo? The searing beams of radiation? Bold bravado masking fear and an invisible ache deep in my bones? No Obi-Wan Kenobi or Yoda to use the Force during my galactic war against Darth Sidious and the Galactic Empire. Only great faith. And there's no bell? What the hell? Beside my own master Jedi celebrating a day early at a simple restaurant, our quiet cantina on the outer rim, we rose to leave, and there by the door, a bell. My Jedi shrugged. What the hell? And I rang the bell. I rang that bell for the fighters, the survivors, and those at peace. I rang that bell for the Rebel Alliance, teams of doctors and nurses, surgeons and scientists fighting to defeat cancer forever. And I rang that bell for me, signaling the stars my war was over, a beacon across the galaxy, my cancer defeated, my turn to sing and dance. It's short. Okay, the last one is titled Invitation. Darkness caressed my sadness with muddy waters amid gardens of long-stemmed black tea roses that prickled, stabbing deep. Silent torture waited as I crossed invisible bridges, ventured narrow walkways that gripped and twisted tight. Desperation sapped my strength. Darkness ensnared its labyrinth, miserable voices that fed on fear, self-loathing, and hopelessness, while abysmal depths offered solace, freedom from pain, constricting mind and heart. Tiny waves licked rocks and whispered hypnotizing rhythms. Creativity bloomed in darkness, disguised, entombing even greater poets. Lost and alone in those gardens I roamed, picked bouquets and inhaled scents of doom. Gloomy waters fondled my ankles before the timeless delight appeared. With alabaster wings, a butterfly on murky water spread wings wide and gave up flight. Cupping delicate insect and lifting a beam of sunshine pierced my soul, I nursed the fragile creature as wings dragged, waved, and fluttered away. I avoid the darkness now. I bask in warm beams of light, smile as daisies dance in glorious gardens, and marvel at multicolored butterflies among blossoms that wave encouragement, providing strength to endure. Thank you.
Great job, Esther. And so personally, my birthday is May 4th, so that the one before the last one is a little bit resonant for me. So here's Christina Schulman. Thank you so much for that, Esther. And the next performer we have coming